Okay, so this is what we're going to do here. We're going to be working on, I'm going to quit Photoshop so we can start from scratch. Okay, so we're going to create a banner flyer for an ad. For the magnet programs, we have the digital media program, the legal studies program, and we have the iPrep program. Your job is to create this flyer and make some contacts with the individuals in charge and turn this in. This has to be then uploaded to your social media and tagged through Twitter and Instagram. So let's take a look how we start. Open Photoshop, click on the launch pad, locate Photoshop. Photoshop loads. Here it is. So the first thing we want to do is go to File, New. Right over here is very important. Name your page. I'm going to call this digital media. Flyer. Okay. Change your pixels to inches, and the dimension will be 8.5 inches, and the height will be 11 inches. Resolution, we're going to make that 300 dpi. The higher the resolution, the better quality the image is. RGB means red, green, and blue. This is good for video, web, stuff like that. We're going to be using CMYK, which is for print. Give it a background, white, and you hit OK. Here's our page. The key with Photoshop, you have your tools on this side and you have your layers on this side. I'm going to move the layers over so you can see. You can also move it out and put it back into the space. Drag it, drop it right in there. There it is. Here's my layer. Notice that the background is locked. So what we're going to do is start off with the logos. So you're going to use two colors. I'm going to go File, Open. Navigate to the desktop. But you guys will be able to download the logos from the actual lesson. So you have access to that in Parafruit Design. Let's find the logo. HML logo. There it is. Digital media. Here it is. Open. Now the digital media, this is a PNG. When you see these dots like this, that's the PNG background. Let's click on it, move it out, so you can see the window by itself. Okay. Now, an easy way you can do this is to click on the image and drag it right onto the page. Here it is. Now, the image might be too big. It's going off the page. So you want to go to Edit, Transform, Scale. Gives you the bounding box around. You hold the corner. Never scale from the side or the middle. You scale from the corner. You press Shift. You must hold Shift and pull. Pull in. You drag it and center that. Nice and neat. I'm going to hit Enter or hit Return to apply. Now there it is. Notice it gives me a new layer. So now I want to add a nice background. So I'm going to create a new layer. To create a new layer, you're going to go to Layer, New Layer. Hit OK. And now my layer is here. Now I'm going to select all. To select all, notice that the whole page is now selected. You go right here, Edit, Fill. I'm going to fill a nice color. Let's do a Let's just pick a color. I'm going to show you a trick. We're going to pick black for now. But oh, what happened? It's on top. Don't panic. First you want to deselect. Move the layer underneath. There it is. And now your layer is right on top. Now, I want to change this color. It's too dark. Remember, the rule is to only use 2 to 3 colors. I'm going to double click on the side. And this is a shortcut to get to layer styles. The layer styles, I'm going to use a gradient. Click on gradient. And I'm going to double click. I'm going to change this black by clicking here. I'm going to go with an orange. Where you move with the cursor, you get a nice bright orange. Hit OK. Now you see the white. I want to bring more white into the design. I'm going to pull that white more all the way down. See what happens now? I have a nice gradient here. I'm going to pull that back up. Okay, perfect. I'm going to hit OK. Hit OK. And apply. Now I have a nice, I'm working my page. Here's the background. Now I'm going to add a new layer. I'm designing. This is something that you must do in your page. You're going to use the pen tool. Now, the pen tool, we're going to give some curves to this layout. So I'm going to give a design that comes right here in curves. So I'm going to click on the outside. That's an anchor point. You want to continue. Click out here. It connects the line. I'm going to come over here, click, let go. Click. I want to connect here. So I'm going to click and pull. I'm not going to let go. Click and pull. I'm pulling it because you can get the curve how you want it to go. And I'm going to click apply. Now I have a complete shape. Now to activate the shape, you have to hold Control, click, and you want to make a selection. Hit OK. Now it's a selection. Now you go right onto the page, to the layer, which is up here. Go to Edit, Fill. Let's fill it into a color, black for now. Now I got a shape. What should we use? We're going to use Layer Styles. Just by clicking on the side. I'm going to add a gradient. Now I'm going to change that gradient to a nice blue to match our school colors. So I'm going to come here. Now look at this shortcut. If I want a color, I can also pick a color from the screen. Hit OK. That looks good. Nice. Hit OK. OK. So now I'm building up the composition of the shape. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so now I want to bring some images in. File, open. We go down, image. I had some preset image. Your job is to find the image, so you have to kind of meet with the teachers to touch base or what image you would like to have for the flyer. I kind of like this one here. Let's take that big picture right there. Open. Here it is. Now it comes in by itself. So what I'm going to do is clean the background up, and you have to do this to your photos. A quick way to do this is using a magic wand. I'm going to hold down the magic wand. I'm going to use the quick magic wand selection. Now look at this. I'm going to drag it on the outside. Taking it all the way around. Bring it around, down. Perfect. Let's see. See how it's coming? It's still doing its thing. Still going, still going. Look at we're selecting the outside. Perfect. Now, when you do the magic wand, it's not perfect. It's still doing its thing. So I'm going to hold down Option. Notice what happened with Option. See right here? I press Option, it's going to take away. So I'm going to go back in. That looks good. That looks good. Good. Okay, that looks good. Here is a mess up, so I'm going to take away. See, when it takes away, look what happens. It pulls it out. Take away. Want to make sure it's perfect. Good. Let's take, oh, her head is not selected, so let's take away. Good. Let's take away. Nice. Okay. Uh-oh, look what happened here. Take away. Let's take away. Take away. It's coming. It's coming. It's back a little slow. It's doing something here. Now let's see why it's moving slow here. It's taking a while here. Okay, there it is. So I'm gonna move this to the side and see why my computer's running slow. Go to force quit. I have, oh my gosh, I have everything running. Okay, so let's quit this. Gotta quit, too much running around. Quit. Quit. Force quit, all this stuff here. Okay, so that should be good. So, what I'm going to do now is delete. Click on the Move tool. The background is locked, so it won't delete anything. So I have to double click on the background and hit OK. And now the lock is gone. So I'm going to hit delete now. So now look what happened. The background's deleted. Okay. I'm going to deselect. And now I'm going to move this over. Click on my Move tool. I'm going to drag this into here, onto my page. There it is. So now we need to scale this. How do you scale? Edit, transform, scale. See, we need to scale. How do we scale? We hold for the corners, shift and pull. Bring it in again. Hit enter, return to apply. Now notice that this is in the front. I want to bring this behind. So I'm going to pull that layer behind so that this becomes the front. Now, we still got some cleaning up to do. So what I'm going to do is zoom in a little bit. And I'm going to use what tool again? We can use two things. Let's try to use the polygon lasso. This is another way to do it. You can click, 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 click. See, this is another quick way, but another quick way to select. And you close it, and you hit delete. That way it might take a little longer. Okay. So you could also go back with the what? The quick selection tool. Right down the middle. That looks good. Delete. Quick selection tool. Delete. Right down the quick selection tool. Delete. Perfect. Delete. You guys got the point here. Okay. Just got to take your time and go in and delete. Okay. You could also use your eraser to go in. Let's change the size of the eraser by moving the size down. Still a little too big. Perfect. And I can go in there and erase stuff like that. That's another way. My opacity on the eraser is low, so I'm going to bring that up. And now look at this. See that? Okay. That's one way you can delete. So I can also zoom in. There's different options here. Zoom in some more, some more. Now, click, you can go in, real nice and clean. Another way you can clean stuff up. Clean it up, take your time, it's not a rush. I'm going to grade you on the craftsmanship, neatness of your cutouts. So make sure you take your time and delete. See, gone. Nice and clean. Okay, do the same on this end. Delete. You guys got the point. So I'm going to bring this down. Okay, deselect. So now the next thing I want to do is bring another image in. Okay, so I'm going to go to File. But before we do that, let's save our work. File, Save As, because just in case something goes wrong, you can lose all your file. So I'm going to call this Digital Media Flyer. It's a PSD, and hit Save. Hit OK. Great. So next thing we're going to do is bring in some more photos. File, Open, navigate to the folder, open. Nice photo. Now, what I want you to do is enhance the photo. So before the photo comes in, I'm going to go to Image, Adjustments, Levels. You check the levels. If I pull this level in, it gets a little more contrast. If I pull the white in, it gets a little brighter. If I pull the medium in, it changes the tone of the photo. This is just in case you have to fix your photos. Okay, so now you know where to do that. You could also go to Layer, Adjustments, Hue Saturation, or Color Balance. Color Balance allows you to add different colors to enhance the photo. Okay, so now let's bring that in. How do we bring it in? Same way. Select all. Click on it. Select all. Something is happening. Oh, it's lock. Unlock. Select all. Then you do what? Copy. And then move it over. Click on this page. Click on the Move tool. Edit. Paste. There it is. Comes in. Pretty big. Yeah. That looks good like that. Whoa, something has happened. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put that photo as my big photo. That's nice. It's hard at work. Making moves here, guys. Yeah, that's nice. So now I'm going to have that like that. Then I'm going to bring this in front. Now something is happening. Move that over. Okay. Then I'm going to make this logo smaller. I'm going to go to Edit, Transform, Scale, because I'm on the layer here. Hold Shift and pull the edge. Move it over. Nice, right there. Pull the edge out. Enter. Now, it needs to pop. Right now, we don't have any, it's hard to see the background. So I'm going to double click the layer, and I'm going to add a drop shadow. Drop shadow adds a little more contrast in the background, so let's pull that out. See how that pops a little bit? Not bad. I'm going to hit OK. But I'm going to push this image in the background. I'm going to select this image, and I'm going to soften the opacity. Opacity is something you need to make sure you understand. See, by softening the opacity, look what happens. Because everything is fighting for attention. I soften the opacity, this pops out, exactly what I want. I'm going to bring this down. Pop the logo right there. That's really coming out nice. This is really nice. Okay, I'm going to click on my text tool. Click on here. I want to put, make sure you must put we are HML. Remember, you must incorporate the text. Now this is a quick way to check out your fonts. So we need a nice creative font. I have a transformer font in here. Scroll through. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay, now click here. I can make it bold. I don't like that font. Let's change that font out. You know, we gotta have the right font, guys. You can't be making moves with whack fonts, man. There it is, transformer font. Gotta have the right font. I'm telling you, font is everything. Okay, now we pull the edges out. Look at that. Look how beautiful that. Oh my gosh. This is what I'm talking about. I need some water. Bring me some water, someone. Okay, bring that up. Matter of fact, I want to make this big. I want to, you know what? It's going down here. No, I don't know where. There's so many choices here, guys. But what works is the key. Now this color is not the color we want. We want orange. Now a quick way to do that, you can actually change the color here by clicking on the text tool, highlight, okay, and then we can change the color by clicking here, find the orange we want. We want to match the same orange, so come back right. Remember we said how you can match it real easy? Perfect. See? Perfect. It's the same color by using the eyedropper tool. I like that. I like that. What you guys think? You like that? I know you do. Thank you. So now we are HML, but I want that to stand out. I want that to be like right here, and I want to make that huge. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. Bam. Hit enter. Nice. We are HML, but I think the color's a little dull. So I'm going to pull this right on top like that. And I want to bring this design up. That's a real good composition. Look how she's looking down. We got we are HML, center that. That is a flyer. Ready for promotion. Pull that over. Okay, now this color I want it to pop a little more, so I'm going to go right in here. Double click on the layer styles. I'm going to add a stroke. Stroke. Look, by clicking on stroke, I can add a black outline. I can increase the black. See how it's starting to pop? Now I'm going to hit OK. And I'm going to duplicate. This is a trick that you can do. Right click, duplicate, hold down to right click, you will control, duplicate. So now I have a duplication, a copy of We Are HML. I'm going to click on the bottom one, double click it, and I'm going to add the stroke again, but I'm going to change the color of the stroke to white. Hit OK. And I'm going to pull this out. Now that's starting to happen. Something is happening here. Beautiful. Hit OK. I want to add a blue around there. So what I would do, duplicate the white, right control, duplicate, hit OK. Notice that it gave me another copy. Click on the bottom one. We're going to go to stroke again. I'm going to change the opacity. Let's click on white and let's change it to the blue. Hit OK. And we pull the stroke out. Perfect. You see that? That's beautiful. Hit OK. Now, I want to add orange right in here because it looks like it needs something. So I'm going to duplicate this layer just by clicking on the layer. This is called auto select. You want to keep it on auto select right here. See, auto select has to be checked. It allows you to click quickly by adjusting, navigate quick to the layers. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to duplicate this. Duplicate. Hit OK. I'm going to do the same thing. Click on the bottom one, double click. I'm going to change the color. I'm going to use a color overlay. Now, color overlay allows you to change the color. So I'm going to use orange. See how I got the right orange? Hit OK. Hit OK. And then now, what I'm going to do is use my arrow and move it up. You see that? That's nice. So instead of me, see, all I did was just click on the bottom and use my arrow, the move arrow, to move it up. Now I want to rotate this because I want to have it thicker here and it fades into smaller. So I'm going to just go to Edit, Transform, Scale. In this rotate, you just come on the corner, look at this trick. On the corner. Let's bring it in a little bit. In the corner. Gotta get it in the corner here. So I'm going to try Edit, Transform, Rotate. There it is. Pull this down. And some more. Nice. Then all I got to do is pull this up. Up a little more. Okay. Then I'm going to scale, edit, transform, scale. I'm going to pull this in. Hold shift and pull. Hit enter, hit return, and there you have it. That's looking beautiful. We are HML. Okay. Now we want to highlight what the program offers. So we click on here. That's one of the requirements for your design. I'm going to use a nice font for this one. I'm going to caps, robotics, dash, app development, dash, digital print, dash, business, dash, gaming, dash, am I missing anything? Okay, we can leave it like that for now. So I'm going to click here. I'm going to pull that right underneath there. So this is like what the program offers here. All I got to do is pull that, Command T, that's a shortcut, hold Shift, pull, enter. But notice it's going on top of his head. I don't want that. I'm going to pull this down some more. Perfect, that's good like that. So this, we can't see this. So what could we do? We can use what? We can go in here Double click on the side till we get the layer style. It's going to be your best friend. And we can do a drop shadow. Perfect. See? But still a little hard to read. Let's pull it out a little bit more. Some more drop shadow. I'm going to change the color. Let's add a different color for the overlay. Try white. Let's try white. See what white looks like. Let's see. Drop shadow. Pull the distance in. Not bad. Let's go with that. Robotics, app development, digital media, business, gaming. That looks good. I think we can work with that. Oh, we also need to incorporate the Instagram. So, I want you to go online. Instagram. I have one already set on my desktop. Place. So here it is. I'm going to bring that to the front. All right, so old Instagram. Right in here. Make that a little bigger. We gotta get the new Instagram. That looks crappy. So for now, we're gonna let that ride. So IG. At HML DIgital Media. Okay, that's our Instagram. Perfect. Now I'm going to change that color to what? White. That's not looking right. We could leave it like that. Let's just add a drop shadow. Oh, nice. Drop shadow works. Hit OK. Okay, there you have it. Nice strong layout. Ready to go. Now saving. File, save as. You have to save to a version. You need the PSD file, which is the Photoshop file, which I'm going to leave it like that. Replace. Okay. And also you would need now, this is the file that you would need to upload to your IG, tag on, so we can get this campaign going. Save as. Uh-oh, it's still saving. Yeah, see, it's still saving right here. File, save as. And I'm going to change the format to JPEG. Hit OK. Hit OK. Quality, you want it to be 12. That's the highest. Okay. And then you're going to save another version, 2 versions. Save as. You're going to save as a PNG. PNG gives it's pretty high. It's like a transparent background, but it's a higher quality than the JPEG. So I'm going to click on PNG, scroll down. If you don't see it here, that means we got to save it another way. Let me show you the trick. File, save for web, and see PNG 24. And I hit save. Come on, you can do this. It's the last version. The computer's moving a little slow today, guys, but don't worry, we're making moves. We can do this. Now remember, the campaign is that once your design is done, get approval from the sponsor. The sponsor approves of it. They start the campaign. The person with the most likes, views, is the one who wins the campaign. Okay? And that should be it. It's taking a while to save because it's a pretty big file. Come on. When you see the spinning, just let it do its thing. Don't rush. Here it is. Save. Put it in the folder. Keep everything organized. As a designer, have to be organized. Right into the same folder. It's doing its thing again. No rush. It's doing its thing. It's still doing its thing. Let's hold tight. Okay, beautiful. Come on. We can get this in. We're almost done. It's a big file, that's why. See right here, it tells you the megabytes, the load seconds. See? Pretty big file. No worries. Once it's done, you're done because it's saved. You're done. And then you turn in for a grade. Okay? That's it. Good luck. You may begin. Make sure you take notes as you work. This is a critical assignment. Once you've done this, you pretty master Photoshop. You consider like a master. Okay? So, you got the basic skills to do the basic jobs. You just got to work on your design skill, and you should be fine. I'm just deleting these files because I don't need them anymore. And good. Let's exit out. Let's quit. Okay. Beautiful. We're going to save this where? To my desktop.